right, our first question is, what routines and procedures do you believe will be important as you set up your classroom?
I think one routine that would be really important will be the greetings. And I think just being there at the front door and just being able to say, hey, and just kind of being the first thing they see in the morning. But also, when I was in school, I remember having a chart that we had. And so the chart would have like a list of things on how you could greet the teacher. So it'd be like a high five or a hug or a wave. So yeah, we'll insert.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I love the greetings in the mornings. With that chart, I think that you could always have a student point to which one they want to do. Yeah. You could also, if you don't have a chart or if you don't want to have a chart, you could also just explain to them, like, you can either hug me, high five, fist bump, or you could pass if that's something that you want. Something else that I thought about was coming in and grabbing a book or a coloring page, or even doing quiet play if sitting down is too calming for you. Some kids need to have that activity. So once you do those greetings in the mornings, and those students who maybe just needed time to relax and sit down can come in and grab a book or a coloring page if that's what they want. Another thing that I thought about was if we do quiet play, that we can put it in like a corner and have like a little tiny play area for them to do something small, something quiet. And that's just kind of what I thought about.
Yeah, so when you were talking about that made me think of, like, some kids are gonna be really excited and up and going in the morning, so doing the coloring pages is a good way for the kids who can't just sit still and read in the morning, but also giving, like, the options. That really shows that you're thinking about the different, like, levels of kids who are gonna be coming into your classroom.
Right. And with that too, it could also be like a big issue if we did have a quiet play area for kids who might start off with quiet play and then transform that into something more, which I did think about, but also we could keep in mind, like, if that happens, there are things that we could do to prevent that.
Yep. You could always give them, like, friendly reminders. Hey guys, like, this part of the morning we are just kind of waking up and getting ready for a school day.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Exactly.
Alright, and then another thing I was kind of thinking about for another routine would probably be starting the day, or at some point in our day, having a giggles and wiggles time. And so just because when you have elementary school age kids, they're going to be ready to hop around and run around, and yes, recess is going to get some of it out, but they're still going to need time. Like, they're not going to want to sit through a 4-hour math lesson and then a 2-hour reading lesson. So, whenever I was in school, we did Go Noodle.
Sicko, pop, pop, sicko, pop, sicko, pop, pop, sicko. Hey.
Or like Just Dance. And so we had time to get our giggles and wiggles out before we moved on to the next activity.
And kind of fitting that into the routine of the day, where it's like, this certain time we are going to be doing Go Noodles or Just Dance to get those giggles and wiggles out.
Yes.
Kind of going along with that, something that I thought of is a calming quarter for those who don't want to do the Go Noodles or the Just Dance. This calming quarter could be for multiple reasons. It could be for those who don't want to do it, or it could be for if you just need a minute to yourself to just calm down. If your morning wasn't going very well, or if the students are having a rough day, they can always just go to this calming corner and read or color or do yoga and just something to calm their body.
And to go along with your calming corner, there are going to be kids who act out when they don't get their way because they like the attention, and so sometimes you're like, oh, you can't really give them attention right now, but they just need time to calm down. And so having that calming corner option, it's nice for them to go and feel their feelings.
Right. And I've had a kid that the calming corner has worked on really well, and every time he would get frustrated or upset, this
Yeah.
Calming Corner would always be there to help him relax and help him bring his mood from angry down to I'm okay now.
Yeah.
And it definitely helped with that. And I think depending on the kid, it could really be beneficial for our classrooms.
Yeah, I think so too. Just having, and that gives them have their own space as well.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I have for
Yeah.
today.
Me too, and I think that really covers all the routines and procedures that we're gonna offer in our own classrooms when we
Awesome.
get to that level.
Awesome. Thank you.